Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So today I thought I'd share with you a couple of changes that I've made in my life that I've really put off, dabbled in on and off in the past, but really not stuck to it because it's something that I didn't really want to do. One was something I wanted, a habit that I didn't want in my life anymore, and the other one was a habit that I did want in my life. So let's talk about the habit that I did want in my life and I kept on putting off because I didn't like it. It was boring. And that was weight bearing exercise. Now I'm getting a bit older. I thought it was something I really should do, but I kept on putting it off. So the first thing I did was I started using hypnosis to actually really forward think who I was going to be if I had weight bearing exercise in my life, how much stronger I'd be, how much fitter I'd be, how much leaner I'd be, all the benefits. And within hypnosis, I kept on playing those over and over again in my head. And it was something that I felt more aligned. It was like my conscious and unconscious mind wanted the same thing. So that was great. So I started to sort of come around and thinking, yeah, I need this for me. Then I started looking at my identity because I identified as someone that didn't like weight bearing exercise. It was boring and it was too slow and it was just not me. So then I started saying to myself that I was someone that loved weight bearing exercise. I was someone that enjoyed going to the gym. I was someone that actually it was something that was a challenge to me. And I started looking at it in a different way. I was someone that did weight bearing exercise. And then the last thing that I did for a short period of time, I got someone to do personal training with me. So they showed me how to do it properly. They gave me a sort of accountability that I had to do exercises in between my personal training because otherwise what was the point? Those things together has made such a difference. I actually can say I love weight training now. I never thought I'd ever say that. I find it a challenge. I'm pushing myself. I can see myself grow. My muscles are definitely growing and I feel so much fitter and stronger. So by doing those things, by actually forward thinking within hypnosis and seeing myself with doing those exercises, it actually pulled me towards doing it instead of me, trying to get there. By actually doing it and getting a personal trainer that really encouraged me, it really made me feel quite excited about doing it. And I think the real key here was changing my identity. I was someone that loved weight training, and I am. So I've been doing this now for nearly 2 months, and I honestly can't see my life without it anymore. I do love weightlifting. So that was the change that I wanted in my life, and I've changed it. The change that I wanted, the habit that I've got that I really wanted to get rid of, was drinking alcohol. I didn't drink a lot, but I do feel that within society, we just sort of go along with it. It's something we do. When we're celebrating, we do it. When we're stressed, we do it. And I was drinking more nights than I wasn't. I was feeling in the morning a little bit more sluggish. It would take me longer to get my sort of energy levels up, and I just felt like it wasn't really helping me be the person I wanted to be. However, I was a little bit addicted to it. It was something that I enjoyed. I told myself how much I loved, especially red wine. So it was just a habit that was there because it was there. So once again, I used hypnosis, looking at who I would be if I didn't drink, how much brighter and happier I would be, how much more energy I would have, how many less calories I'd be consuming in a week. So it would be really good for making me feel really fit and healthy. And then I started changing my identity again. Changing my identity makes me realize I have changed before I actually change, if that makes sense. It's like I am a non-drinker, so why would I have wine? It's not like I'm trying to give it up. I am someone that doesn't drink, and it really worked for me. And then the other thing I did with it is I started associating all the things I don't like to drink or eat with red wine. So I know this is strange to a lot of you, I cannot stand the smell or taste of coffee. Never drank it, just do not like it. So I started looking at red wine in the same way as I would coffee. And it was like, why would I want to taste something that I don't like the taste of anymore? And I can honestly say now, I look at a glass of red wine and my stomach goes slightly. I just do not want it. So if you are struggling with making a change in your life, whether it's bringing something into your life or taking something out of your life that is a habit that you either want or don't want, really look at these things. Hypnosis is so beneficial with forward thinking and seeing yourself the way you really want to be. And it really pulls you towards your goal of either having a habit in your life or not having the habit in your life. Change your identity. You are someone that doesn't do it, or you're someone that does do it, and really feel that within you. Then either look at changing something. So it could be part of the habit. So if you're, say, walking past a cake shop every evening on the way home from work and you're buying a lot of cakes, change your route. If it's something you want to start getting in your life, like with me, the weightlifting, get someone that can help you. If it's something like to do with the food, associate something you really hate with that food, and every time you see it. And if there isn't a food you don't particularly hate and it's like, well, I like everything, start really thinking about that food that has had horrible dirty hands all over it, it's been on the floor, all the things that if you eat it's got hair and bits and grit, and make it just not something that you desire. These things together can really be very powerful for changes that you want in your life. And of course, if you feel that you can't do it alone, contact me. I can help you make those changes you want in your life and start living the life you truly, truly desire. I hope this video has helped you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos.